Yes, my people, welcome back to another video, and welcome back to the Glory Hunter Challenge, and welcome back to the Chelsea part of our Glory Hunter Challenge. This is episode 2 of season 2, where we are, of course, Chelsea manager, which we made the decision to leave last episode. So don't forget, if you did miss that, so don't forget to check that video out and check out the playlists tab on my channel, as that is where you will find every single video I've ever uploaded in chronological order in the series that they are in. So, today we face off against Arsenal at the Emirates in the Premier League, and then we start our Europa Conference League campaign against Salzburg away as well. Now, we have played quite a few games, as last episode we beat Middlesbrough 4-0. We then unfortunately suffered a heavy loss away at Manchester City. Mbappe and Haaland, I mean, City's team's a joke. Mbappe, Haaland getting a brace, Rodri and Foden getting the goals for Man City, and Nico Paz and João Pedro getting the goals for Chelsea. We then had to go through the Europa Conference League playoff to get through to the league phase, and we drew 1-1 at home to Nordsjælland, thanks to a Cole Palmer penalty. We then beat Newcastle 2-1 in the Premier League. Guirassy opened the scoring for Newcastle, and then João Pedro and Giovanni Quenda got the goals for us to win that game. We then beat Nordsjælland 5-0 away to make it through to the Conference League proper, the league phase, as Enzo Fernandez, Cole Palmer and Giovanni Quenda getting a goal each, and Nico Paz getting himself a brace. We then unfortunately suffered a 2-0 loss away to Liverpool. So having a bit of a rough start to the season, to be honest, with Manchester City, Newcastle, Liverpool and Arsenal in the first 6 games. That's 3 out of the top 4. Or that's, 3 out of the top 4 best teams in the country. No, sorry, 4 out of 4. Yeah, 4 out of the top 5 best teams in the country. Playing them all. So, but then we played Stockport in the EFL Cup with a rotated side. Esteval getting a goal, Paz getting a goal, and Giovanni Quenda getting a goal off the bench, with Liam Delap getting a brace in there. And then we won 3-1 at home to Brentford, with Nico Paz getting another brace and Malo Gusto getting a goal as well. Nico Paz having a strong start to life at Chelsea. So today we play against Arsenal and we play against Salzburg. So let's get into this Arsenal game, who sit down in 12th, which is not a great start. Aston Villa under their new manager, the Lille manager, who actually beat me in the Europa League final last year. So let's have a little quick look at the business they did. So they brought in Keba Cisse, Keanu Dyer, Saul Manor. They spent 15 mil on. They spent a lot of money on the players, I think, and then obviously they brought in Alvaro Montoro and Harvey Elliott. Cool. So the lineup we are going with to face Arsenal here today. We've had a lot of injuries, as João Pedro is going to be out for a while. But we go with Garcia in goal. Reece James plays his first game of the season here today, with Fofana, Colwill and Cucurella rounding off the defence. Moises Caicedo comes back from injury as well to complete the midfield 3 of him, Enzo Fernandez and Nico Paz. It's a really strong midfield 3. Cole Palmer starts on the right. Giovanni Quenda starts on the left, and we're going with Esteval to lead the line for us today in João Pedro's absence. As I quickly just want to see, based on my Liverpool save, where Vitor Roque is and how good he is. Interesting. Could be tempted to pick him up maybe as a striker, because he looks decent and he's only 20 mil. So we'll have a little look at that in the future. But without further ado, let's get in and see how Arsenal will be lining up for it. Okay then, the lineup Arsenal have gone for this London derby is as follows. They've gone with Raya in goal, a back four of Timber, Saliba, Gabriel and Zinchenko, with a midfield three of Zubimendi, Declan Rice and Martin Ødegaard, with Saka starting on the right, Martinelli starting on the left and Victor Gyökeres leading the line for Arsenal. It's a strong 11 for the Gunners, as this will be a very, very interesting clash of games here. It's just confirmation of that Arsenal lineup and then confirmation of the Chelsea lineup here as well. As you can see, we sit in 5th and Arsenal all the way down in 12th. A win here would be a really good result, as I would definitely take 12 out of a possible 18 points, having played Newcastle, Arsenal, Liverpool and City already. So let's get in as Esteban gets us underway for this London derby at the Etihad, at the Emirates, sorry, as Reece James finds Nico Paz. Nico Paz cutting in, going back to Palmer, goes back to Caicedo, out to Cucurella. Cucurella cutting in and going for goal. It just trickles past the post. It's a good opening 30 seconds there, challenging the goal straight away, which you'd love to see. As Martinelli now going back to Raya. Timber finding Saka, who finds Declan Rice with a lot of time and space to run into. Gives it straight to Reece James though. And now Palmer trying to find a run through to Esteban. It's a cock up by Raya and Quenda goes for it. And it's just over from Giovanni Quenda. A lot of young talent in this team with Nico Paz, Quenda, Esteban leading the line as well. With Declan Rice with the corner for Arsenal. Headed away by Fofana, but only as far as Bukayo Saka, who goes for goal. And it falls to Victor Gyökeres. And Victor Gyökeres taps home to make it 1-0 to Arsenal. I just hate how difficult of a start we've had. Playing against Liverpool, City and Arsenal all away in the first 6 games of the season is a bit peak. As Saka goes for goal. And Gyökeres is just onside there, as he makes it 1-0. Scored 21 last year, so definitely you can tell it's a game and not real life. As Reece James finds Nico Paz, gives it back to Reece James, who goes back to Moises Caicedo. Reece James now finds Nico Paz again. They play a 1-2. Reece James going back to Nico Paz, puts a good ball in the box to find Quenda, and it's saved by Raya and cleared, but only as far as Cucurella. That's Cucurella headed away by Gabriel, and Zinchenko can keep it in here and does. Goes back to Gabriel, who then finds Saliba. Out to Bukayo Saka. Ødegaard now playing a really good ball through to Gyökeres, and it's a great first touch. And it's just wide from Gyökeres. Poor positioning there by Garcia though, have to say. It was very, very weird. As it's been a very entertaining opening half an hour here. As Gabriel sweeping up nicely there. And now Saka, dispossessed by Giovanni Quenda, and now into Cucurella. Cucurella beats Timber and cutting in, and Cucurella goes for goal. I wish he wouldn't go for goal. Just know your place, Mark. Our whole tactic is run down the line and square it to Esteban, Nico Paz, Palmer at the back post. Not fucking go for goal yourself and cut in on your weak foot with your... To be fair, he's got 12 finishing. As we go into the break, Arsenal 1, Chelsea 0 here at the Emirates. I think we've been alright. Jesus, my players do not give a fuck. As Gyökeres gets us underway for this second half. Going to encourage and go attacking as well. I think we've been the better side here, to be honest. It's Declan Rice with another corner for Arsenal. It's a decent delivery. Saliba heads. And it drops to Ødegaard at the edge of the box. And he finds Declan Rice. Declan Rice finds Martinelli. But it's a good save from Garcia. Ball still alive here for Arsenal. It's Timber. And it's a goal kick. Them Declan Rice fucking corners, they are dangerous. There's Cucurella now. Finds Nico Paz, who finds Cucurella again. Finds Nico Paz again. Goes to Enzo Fernandez at the edge of the area. Into Esteban to Paz. And it's a brilliant Chelsea goal. Arsenal defenders appealing for an offside here. VAR will check it. And the goal has been awarded. It's a fantastic Chelsea goal. Esteban just setting beautifully to Nico Paz. And Nico Paz with a calm and composed finish into the bottom corner. It's a really good Chelsea goal. It's Garcia now with the goal kick. Trying to find Esteban. Headed to Rice. Timber now. Trying to find Saka. Saka just about keeps it in and goes to Ødegaard. He goes back to Saka and finds Martinelli at the back post, who is completely unmarked, by the way. Just as Chelsea get level, Arsenal get the lead again. I mean, I'm not being funny. Let someone else go. You go to here, you go to here, and let James go back. Why is he completely unmarked to the back post? And God, for fuck's sake. He's completely unmarked to the back post. It's a good ball from Saka and it's a good header from Martinelli, but you can't just leave them unmarked at the back post like that, surely. As Arsenal go up to 4th with the win here. And we are down in 7th. As Nwaneri now. Trying to run at Reece James. Reece James does well and clears, but only as far as Zubimendi. And then falls to Ødegaard. For fuck's sake. Oh, it's just so frustrating playing these games in a row because you just don't want to then end up playing the game when you go on a losing streak. Because it looks like we had a really shit start to the season. It's a really good touch by Gyökeres. It's a lovely finish from Ødegaard. It looks like we're having a really shit start to the season. 3 wins, 3 losses in the first 6. But we've played against the 3 best teams in the league away. And it's so annoying. I'd much rather have it just spread out. Like, it just winds me up because now I'm just in a fucking shit mood. Hate losing on this game. Especially when, like, we are, like, oh, I don't know. Do I not have something? Oh, shit. I should probably fix that for next season. I'll do, just get me to the fucking Europa League game. As we are into the final 10 minutes here at the Emirates. We have been defeated by Arsenal. Shock. I do think City and Liverpool and Arsenal are just so much better than everyone else. It is actually a lot more difficult than other years to try and overthrow, I think, because I think the money, I don't think there's nowhere near as much money as there has been in other games, as Lewis Skelly forces a good save from Garcia there. Yeah, there's nowhere near as much money. It's so hard to sell players as well, as that ends, and it ends here at the Emirates. Arsenal 3, Chelsea 1, which is just fantastic. Fuck off. Attention does now turn to the Conference League, though, where we will be facing Salzburg. And that is coming up next, so I'll be back with the lineup that both teams will be selecting in the Europa Conference League. Okay then, so the lineups for this Conference League game are set. Salzburg have gone with Schlager in goal, Morgalo, Gadu, Melberg and Kratzig as their back four, with a midfield two of Mats Bidstrup, Football Manager legend, and Mamadi Diambu, with Beidou on the right, Bischoff on the left, and a front two of Vertessen and Dagim. Bobby Clark, ex-Liverpool, on the bench. We have gone with an unchanged 11 from Arsenal, with Garcia in goal, a back four of Reece James, Wesley Fofana, Colville and Marc Cucurella, with midfield three of Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez and Nico Paz. Cole Palmer on the right, Giovanni Quenda on the left, and Esteval leading the line. Hopefully we can get the win here in the Conference League, as this trophy is a must win this season. If we don't win it this year, I don't know if we're going to get another opportunity to win the Conference League. And looking at the teams in this, if we don't win it this year, that's an embarrassment. The Salzburg get us underway for this Conference League tie. If we just go to the league table when there's a break in the highlights, and we'll see who else is in the competition that could threaten us. As Enzo Fernandez picks the ball up in midfield, Cucurella finds Nico Paz, who finds Esteval. Cole Palmer goes for goal, and it's off the bar and cleared, but only as far as Reece James. Nico Paz now dispossessed by Bischoff, as Vertessen trying to find Dagim. So who's in this? Atalanta, Sociedad. That's literally it, I imagine. Atalanta will be a difficult team to beat, but everyone else are backers to beat, really. As Beidou gives it straight to Caicedo. Nico Paz now, finding Colville. Cucurella with a really good turn there, and then finding Giovanni Quenda, who finds Esteval, and it drops to Palmer, who gives it to Reece James. Reece James tackled by Krotzig. If Krotzig's really blonde, I think I bought him on my... Is he blonde with curly hair? Yeah, I bought him on my Stuttgart beta save as a backup left back. As Reece James now, finding Fofana. Colwell out to Cucurella. Cucurella finding Nico Paz, who gives it back to Marc Cucurella, who pulls it across, and Giovanni Quenda is there to make it 1-0 to Chelsea. Salzburg are probably one of the better teams in this competition, to be fair, so getting an away win would be a very nice start to proceedings, as Nico Paz plays a good 1-2 with Cucurella, and he just fires it across the face of the box, and Giovanni Quenda is there to make it 1-0. He's had a good start to the season so far, has Giovanni, as we are dominating Salzburg in this opening 20 minutes here today. There's not much happening here in this first half since that goal There's a lot happening before the goal, but since that goal in the 18th minute, not much happening at all as Esteban gets us underway for this second half of this Europa Conference League tie. Have Atalanta changed their name to Bergamo? Because I know that Atalanta is in Bergamo, and I know it's Bergamo Calcio, but are they... Oh, their name is Atalanta Bergamo Calcio. Got ya. Anyway, as Salzburg with the first highlight of the second half in a corner. It's a good delivery and just headed over from Morgala, who I believe used to play for München. Yeah, 1860 München. I remember signing him on Football Manager probably like 5 years ago now. Literally nothing is happening here in the second half. It's been a very boring Conference League game. But as long as we get the win, we do not mind too much. Not playing particularly well, though, are we? Which is a bit... I don't know, I feel like it is a bit concerning. But maybe it's just me over-analysing and overthinking things. As long as we get the results, that is all that matters. As we're into the final 10 minutes here of this Conference League tie. Garcia goes long, it's headed away, but Enzo Fernandez is there to pick up the loose ball in midfield. It's a sloppy pass though. And Hato is there to win, and it's a fantastic touch from Giovanni Quenda. The goal scorer of the first goes for goal, and it's just over. Well, it's not, it's gone nowhere near the goal, to be honest. As we are into the final 5 minutes now, away at Salzburg. As Salzburg have a free kick, Kratzig to take it. Is he going to go for goal? He is. Oh my god, he hit the post. And it's cleared by Esteban. But it is a Salzburg throw, but we won't get to see it. And we will go into the final 2 minutes of injury time now. And it looks like that is going to be game over. And it is. Salzburg 0, Chelsea 1 here at Stadion Salzburg. As we get the win, which I will definitely take. But really, I should be battering teams in the Conference League, shouldn't we? But, fucking hell, stop doing that. As we do now, where are we going to be back? I think we'll be back for this Man United at home and Borac away. So we're going to play a lot of a good chunk of games. If you're looking at this here, we should win every game. Forest, Brighton away is a decent game, but Ipswich, Bournemouth, Burnley, Everton, Leeds, we should be picking up some good wins there. So we're back for Man United at home and Borac away in the Conference League tomorrow. So if you don't want to miss that video, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Turn notifications on so you are always notified when I upload a video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see from me in the future for more Football Manager 26 content, or any different games or anything like that that anyone enjoys, or any football content. Just let me know with a comment down below, and I will get to replying to them. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for more Glory Hunter action. Peace.